Brenda used to walk these streets with pride. Her husband Chris, a patriot by her side. But the weight of the world came crashing down when the government tried to take the ground. They stole Chris away, said he was a threat, left Brenda alone with words of regret. CPS came knocking, took her children too, but Brenda stood tall like the sky so blue. Bring back Brenda, let her light shine bright. She's been trampled on, but she's ready to fight. Don't tread on her, she's got a heart so true. Through the darkest nights, she'll pull through. Every day she fights for what's been lost, pays the price, bears the cost. Whispers of hope through a podcast wave, telling her story, she'll be brave. In the heartland, they know her name, her struggle, her passion, her undying flame. She dreams of a day she'll hold them tight, Chris and the kids in the morning light. Bring back Brenda, let her light shine bright. She's been trampled on, but she's ready to fight. Don't tread on her, she's got a heart so true. Through the darkest nights, she'll pull through.
Well, hello. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Oh no, I think I want to keep it big. I want to not do it round because I'm gonna maybe show some stuff on my screen. Maybe. Now, if you see, this is my Facebook page. Oh, that's how do you like that, you guys? You like that? What happened? Did I lose you? Anyways, I should see. Is it working on my phone okay? Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? I should have it up on my other screen because I can't see very well. For some reason, I was trying to get the YouTube up there to send out some invites, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I'm doing it. I was trying to do it on my little, what I call Obama phone, but then I forgot that I don't have my contacts into this phone. Look at this. It's brand new. And I did put a cover on it, but I still don't have like, well, I need one of those rubber bouncers like those leaf pads and stuff had, right? Because you know that thing's gonna be flying out of my hand. So lots in the news today. What are you guys thinking about that? What's going on with Trump? I did a little video on what's going on. They're talking about the marijuana. Here, let's play that. Let me see if you guys will be able to hear it. Hopefully my volume's okay. Um, hmm. My volume is not okay. Let's see what's going on, guys. Is it? I think sometimes let me see. Oh, there, they got the volume on. President Trump is being active controversy over cannabis. He said Monday he's considering reclassifying marijuana as a less dangerous drug. Right now, it's considered Schedule 3, the same level as heroin. That would make it much easier to buy and sell the drug, but it also comes with risk. I've heard great things having to do with medical, and I've had bad things having to do with just about everything else. Right now, see, I love that. Mary Jane makes me think. See? It's gonna help fund the projects, man. How about a project of, listening to what the president has to say? Um,
Hey Brenda,
hey, what's
why
going
don't you
on? Who's
share your
there?
screen?
Who's that? You?
Why don't
Like,
you
why
share
don't
your
I share my
screen?
screen? I don't know. Cause I'm a goofball. No, I just don't. Well, the thing is that I got you on the phone. Hmm. It sounds like too much trouble to me, Dan.
Okay, I was just figured
I,
that
I
option's
guess
there
I
for you.
do it the old-fashioned way. Or I could send you the fucking. No, you're gonna be busy. You can't be doing that. And anyways, if anybody was wondering what Danielle's doing, she said the water's rising, man. They're in the flood area over there. They're taking higher ground, so hopefully everybody's saying their prayers for whatever's going on because there has been one flood after the other. I mean, how many floods this past year? Just a crazy like it's like a science fiction movie y'all were living through. But let me see. I can tell you I just, at least if anything, I wanted you guys to hear what that was. Now, let me go back. The thing is that, you know, I was thinking about it the other day, and it'd really be nice, my son's getting married, and if we couldn't send an invite to, his younger siblings to say hello, your brother, your beloved brother, that you love and adore is getting married, and as a family, we won't be able to be together. That doesn't seem right. So I don't know. What do y'all? Hey, what plans? I'm sorry, I'm not acknowledging you because it's so small on my screen that I can't even see who's in the chat hardly. That's why I usually don't do it on my phone. But I just, for some reason, I think it is good to do on the phone once in a while. Um, but then I could put it on YouTube right on here. I've kind of got this turned around. So what's going on with you guys? I'll put it up on my big screen over here so that I could um uh see the chat or whatever. But yeah, I could also do it right here on my phone. So I've tell you, I've been kind of discouraged the last few days. There's some like really some messed up stuff that's going on in that Bay Correctional Facility where my husband is. Like literally, they took away his ID, and then doesn't know why, no answers to why, no way to get it back because that the feat has been tried, it was impossible. And then he's going up for his meals, and they're threatening him not to give him any food because he doesn't have his ID to scan. Well, they took it from him, and it's just unbelievable. Chris has lost a lot of weight, man. I don't know if this is not good for his health. It's not good for anyone's mental health that's down there. And I've been reaching out to a couple of different people that Chris I mean, he roomed with up there in Dixie County. They're still keeping these guys in Dixie County. And these, more victims, I say, more victims of broken families and child protective services in their lives as well. And the people going through case plans and stuff like that. And Chris said he didn't have the heart to tell the guy that it sounded like the same thing we had gone through, yet this is the way it ended for us. I mean, I don't want to discourage anyone, but I have seen many successful stories. If I could think about it, the first one that was successful was Danielle getting her son back to family. I mean, they actually went and gone through these hoops to get um her son back to them, back home. And that's where she wants him to be. Then you have wet plants. That's also a successful story there. You've got classic mom. There's another success story. So Debbie, thanks for joining. And if Chris is out there too, I mean, don't be discouraged. Because there are so many success stories happening now. And I can't, I don't know how to say some other young couple I was talking to, they're having success with their case. And just had a little baby. I mean, cutest little babies doing videos and stuff. And I mean, but they went through it and they're still fighting against what has been wrong with the court systems when we're trying to go through and say, hey, listen to us, this is wrong, okay? Maybe we don't know all the language of the courts or something like that, but we do know that our rights were violated when you took away our right to parent our children. But in any case, let me throw this on my other screen so I'll be able to see it here. I was gonna send, like I said, I was gonna send y'all out some invites, but can't I get this going? It says we're live, but oh, I see when you there I am. Okay, so I figured I can turn it this way, and then I'll be able to see the chat, but I think I may be gravely mistaking. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Um, let me see. You're good. Can I barely? You're okay. Yeah, barely read it. And Project Storm? What? Hey, did you know what's going on with the storm down there in Georgia? I mean, Danielle, she's over there, storm chaser, and now she's gonna be having to pull, like I say, if I advise everyone to get like a 2-man raft or whatever size raft you might need and ready to rip that cord, man, when the floods start coming, because I mean, with all the evil that's going on in this world, don't y'all think that this is some just this last year has been one messed up year as far as shootings, ambushes, burnings, hurricanes. I mean, the list goes on and on. You guys have been there, and I don't know. A lot of people don't watch the news because they don't want all the disappointment or whatever. Okay, so let's see what they're saying. I don't know if I can roll back a little bit. I've been seeing your notifications. You were going live, but you're just getting to be here for the first time. My name is Anna Smith. Oh, no way, Anna. Isn't that who we wanted to talk to, Danielle? Danielle wanted to talk to you, and you're over there, and she's over there in a flood now. I'm so glad you can join us. But I didn't realize you were under Project Storm. I was just changing the pictures on my on some of my stuff. And like I said, I played a little bit of that, but and you can find me on Facebook with my name on Messenger. It's just Brenda Cambron. I got and TikTok. I needed my kids back because I've been doing some videos here and there, just trying to survive this mess that's going on. Because Anna, she says, and she's a former Florida foster child who aged out. And I wonder, Anna, if you might know my daughter because she was also in Florida and she is 21 now and she has autism. And the last I seen her was in Charlotte County, Florida. Also been known to be in like Lake City, Florida, where my son, he's 19. And so I definitely I hate, loathe, despise CPS, DCF, whatever, the foster care system. And I am an advocate and activist, and I'm dedicated to. Sorry, I'm a little behind with the thing. Project Storm, you needed to get a hold of Brenda or Danielle. They would love to have you on. See, I mean, you could. Actually, I don't have too many good people in the back room right now. I usually do this on my laptop, so I feel like I'm ass backwards now. But if y'all don't know my story, it is in Florida. Florida destroyed my life. the judge that initially took my children, Judge Jennifer Johnson, in the Third Circuit. If you might want to look up the Third Judicial Circuit there in Dixie County, Florida, and the surrounding area, Sewanee, all that, literally destroyed my life. And in 2016, my two youngest children were taken. Didn't matter that me and my husband are there homeschooling doctors that graduated at the top of their class, the three oldest, and now my son is over here getting married, and he's not going to be able to. We have no idea where our youngest kids are that want to be with their family. I mean, that's the last we heard is my daughter crying. In fact, I have a tape of it. Have you ever been to Charlotte County on Project Storm? Organization, you have an organization. Wow, see, now you got your stuff together. I have been so traumatized, Amy, but I can tell you that it's hard when I'm mourning the loss of live children. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea the pain I would ever have to go through by not being able to have my children within my reach. And a neuropsychologist, she stated that my daughter needed to be with me for her social, behavioral, and emotional well-being, and this needed to get to the judge ASAP. Well, I didn't even hear this lady's name. That was in Fort Myers. There was a neuropsychologist. Her name was Forrest Brooks, and I mean, these guys witnessed the neglect, SA that my daughter went through as she's an autistic child. I mean, she reported it, but somehow you're going to throw a mom that is trying to get her child to safety and to her brother who was already approved through ICPC to adopt his siblings. Also, my foster parents actually currently live in Chiefland, Florida. Whoa, this is that's right next to you. We used to go to Walmart over there all the time. That's the only place Walmart was over there. This is scaring me, man. Um, this is scaring me that Danielle is not even here on this. We really, thought we seen you in the chat the other day, and nobody was acknowledging your words, and it really got me upset. But I'm sorry that I'm looking down instead of I should have my other stand there. But, I was going to try to do something a little different this time, but, this is fine. We're just going to go with the flow. And like I say, it's hard to, steep out of this depression and move forward because, I have plenty of evidence in my case that I definitely know that my rights were violated as a parent in those dependency courts. I mean, I didn't get a right to face my accuser, to question, or what is it? In a court of law where you can have that opportunity, but they don't give you that opportunity. And wouldn't you say that you're supposed to give the children to the next of kin? Okay, Darren's gonna check on Danielle, make sure she's okay. I tell you, the weather's been pretty, really good. Even though my case in Florida, to move on with that in 2016, by 2017, even though, me and my husband been together since we were kids ourselves. We met at 14 and 15, and we just been together forever. Everything up and down. It was like a roller coaster of a time. It was good times, there's good times, and then this. So right now I just had my 60th birthday last month, and my husband is sitting in jail because the same judge that initially stole my children in 2016 arrested my husband here in 2024 for a cartoon that is actually a video game. He just recorded a video game that was like a live stream, and somehow this judge was offended by it, and and he's in prison now for a cartoon that was posted on TikTok and YouTube. And so I believe they have something to hide. Why would they be still stalking me and my husband after they've already stole my children? What do they have to hide? I don't know. All I want is to be able to just make sure my kids are okay. Like, can they pick up the phone and say hi? They're 21 and 19. They're adults. Okay, they're young adults. Also, my foster parents actually currently okay. You live, like I say, I'm gonna repeat that. That's wild. That's really, really getting me excited. I'm so glad. I gotta get you my number. I gotta get you my number. But anyways, if anything, if you can't reach me out on Messenger, just go ahead and it's Brenda Cambron 91 at gmail.com. Throw me that. I'll try to see if I can't go back in the messages and check out what all you've been saying. I'm here, but I'm making dinner too, so I gotta head to the kitchen in a minute to go get the food even. Oh, I see. I will call her. Chris, there you are. See, now Chris Brayton has an active case right now. Did you see this, Chris? Did you see that Project Storm is in the house? And her name is Amy. She was in the chat the other day, right, Chris? Chris Brayton and Debbie, you were there, right? Debbie saying her daughter, which is Chris, is Candace Layton, or Latin, whatever. And any sometimes they say no news is good news, but sometimes it makes me wonder. In any case, what do y'all have going on? I'm gonna turn you around so that I'm gonna face y'all this way, and I think I'm gonna get my YouTube going up on the TV, so I'll be able to see it so much better. I was looking at my own video on YouTube. Okay, so here it is. Bringing Brenda back. Bringing it back. Yeah, there's just some good music there and stuff like that. So, let's see. I wonder if I can get it. Yeah, I can even get it bigger like that. All right, now I have, she's got to be cooking food. Yeah, and don't forget that you got food in the oven. I don't know how many times I've done that. Because, oh my goodness, well, I do admit that, I got my children taking over a little bit of weed, okay? And now look at all the talk they're talking about. Look at, I got my Betty Boop shirt on, even though I don't even have that job anymore. This was my Betty Boop birthday outfit. Anyway, I don't have that job anymore at that pharmacy. Well, that's okay. I can go there and volunteer anytime I want. Anyways, they did find my pictures, did they? Is it the ones of the school pictures? Is that correct? Um, oh, you have the same scrubs? I love these scrubs. I got it from, they call it Bell's, even though the name looks like Beals. When I moved south, I noticed that they have different kind of stores. I don't know if they have Fashion Connects all over the place, but I also do work for Fashion Connect, which I have some hours this week. Otherwise, I have that other job, is the more regular one, because you got to pay the bills, guys. I mean, for 25 years, I've never had to work. Okay, I was a mom. I raised doctors. I mean, all my kids were my life, are my life. They still are. But unfortunately, my family is dwindling away. But I'm encouraged that this answer to the response to the initial brief that they put an extension on. Good Lord. My husband is even placed wrongly into this Bay Correctional Facility. So, in long story short, to Amy or Anna, I'm sorry, I've lost track of the names, but I know I'm so glad that she was here. But my husband is also in a Florida jail now, so that's. I just like Florida has torn my family apart, and it's just sad that they don't think in their mind. They're thinking, oh well, I feel unsafe, so even though you live how many states away in Louisiana, that I'm going to come and lock you up in my jail, in my it doesn't make sense. Why don't you just let us live our life in Louisiana if you've already taken our entire life from us? Because our entire life, again, are the children. So good. You got the pay. Oh my gosh. You should send me, even though I can't do that right now as far as, um, looking at your text. Hey, you guys, I had big, aspirations for the show, and then boom. And Darren's right. I should learn how to share my screen. Um, but any case, I'm old school. Does that look right? Okay. Oh, sorry. That's good. And that's when it says Mad Mom Canberra. And that's on my Instagram. And as far as TikTok, I needed my kids back. And why did I make these TikToks or whatever is in hopes to find my children. I didn't do it to try to get views or anything like that. Whatever some people may be thinking. Like especially it seems like from the get-go, okay? I think they had more intent to take my children away because they didn't like my husband's YouTube films. I really do. It's not if it's saying somebody says, "What? A little bit of marijuana, Brenda? They took your kids?" Well, that seems pretty strange to me too, since people that are on these really hard drugs are getting away with murdering people, and they're like in and out of jail with no problem. That my husband creates some type of movie that's science fiction, and somehow he's locked away for up from me. Now, what do I have? What do I have? I have absolutely nothing except one son that's been there for him. He has been there for me, my husband, and he's been there for his younger siblings. He's been there for his older siblings. And I can tell you, his older siblings, what a disappointment that is, because they weren't there to step up for the family as you think they might would do. I'm out for 20. See you on the other side. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. We're riding it out. We're riding it out. So what else did anybody want to say or do? Um, anything that's exciting? Let me see what I got in front of me. Um, disclaimer. So, oh, yeah, this is so in Chris's case, you got what was the last thing I did file before? Recently, they just filed a few days ago order for extension of time. But what we have going on with Chris's case, it seems like they did a pretty good job with that brief, I can tell you. And let's see. I'm so glad you guys came in. Wait a minute. I want people to know my story, what they done to me and my son. Well, do you mind typing it on the chat? because I don't have anybody in the back room that can put you on here. I should have sent you the link earlier. But yeah, because you were on there before, and but yeah, just go ahead and type in the chat. And I mean, I can tell them, Chris, what I know is all of a sudden, CPS is in Chris's life, and they're not only trying to, keep the child so far away from Chris, so that as all of a sudden, she's not getting her visits, and her son is far away. And now I think
I'm
you
here
are
right here.
making progress, though. You are making progress in the fact that is that
Brenda.
who is
Hey, you see me? I don't see you. I'm just kidding. I'm here. I'm backstage for you. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see you at all, Danielle.
Well, I'm not. I'm on here. I just I don't want to
Okay.
show because I'm right now. I'm covered in water, like the rain, and so yeah.
Did we get into the
I'm
house?
not
What happened?
necessary for. I'm not appropriate for public media right now. Okay.
Okay. Well,
If
your
you.
sound is excellent, I must say.
Oh well. I guess look at.
Danielle, tell it
That's
to
the
you
only
guys,
good thing going good
Debbie, do you
nowadays.
know who was in the chat? That
Do I?
gal that you wanted to trying to reach out to the other day.
Who?
Remember?
Anna?
Anna? Was it
Is that the
Anna?
is that the name of the one that was the foster kid? Sorry, y'all. Y'all just heard my
Yes, was a foster kid, and she says in Florida, and she said her parents live right over there in Chiefland now, which is right next to Dixie County. Can you believe this?
what
Yeah.
made her
Shoot.
what got her put in foster care, if I may ask.
I don't know. But she had to go make dinner, so she's not here right now. I was so
Okay.
excited, and I'm like, oh no, Danielle is not here.
Hold on real quick. I'll be right back.
But
Hold on.
she's calling herself, what was it? Oh gosh. You can go back to the beginning of the show and check out
I'll go
um
check it out.
she's
Hold on
she's
real quick. I'll
coming
be
out.
right back. 2 seconds. I'm in the
But I was
bathroom,
so
Brenda. That's
excited
why I'm in the
about it.
bathroom. I
So
keep
maybe
doing
she'll
that.
come back after she checks her food. Who knows? Um,
She'll probably be
but
back. If she's wanting to get her story out, she'll more likely be back.
right. I mean, she says she has a little site and all, so she's putting her stuff out there.
Is that her
I'm
right
trying to
there?
say, I mean, I'm trying to let her know she can, email me or whatever. Reach out to us by
Is that her
messenger.
right there?
We can
Brenda, look at the comments.
Danielle or
Brenda, look at
me.
the comments. Look at the comments. Look at the screen.
Okay.
I just put a screen a thing in
Oh,
there.
Project Storm. That's what it was. Okay.
Is that her?
There she is. She's
Okay.
back.
She
Okay,
was in
Daniela is
foster care
actually here
ages
now.
12 to 16, kicked out. Yeah, they
She
were
says
you with a
she's
foster family
busy.
or were you in a facility? 12 to 18, you see that, Brenda? They kicked her out when she was 18. Boy, she and so what? They kick the kids out that don't have disabilities and then they try to make
On
them
her birthday. Get that. On
that's
her birthday.
crazy.
Can you believe this?
Wow. So the ones with disabilities, they keep them sheltered and isolated and everything, like they did my son. Thinking
Hmm.
that us moms aren't gonna like, hello, you're talking to a mama bear. No, I don't play. I'm not
Man.
playing with these people anymore. I'm so tired of their crap.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Sorry, I just made a mess. Don't you
was
love it?
was you an
Wipe
only
out.
child, or did you have siblings also that ended
I
up in
just
the system? I was wondering.
sorry,
What's
Brenda.
she saying?
I just
What?
like totally tripped over everything. Told you I'm soaked
Yeah,
and I tried to do a split. That hurt. Ow.
She's
It's raining
eating
over here, guys.
cream and cucumber salad. I love cream and cucumber salad, and nobody else in my family likes it. So if I make it, I eat it all to myself. Uh, and ham and cheese sliders. Oh my God! Now I'm hungry. Thank you. She was in foster care from ages 12 to 18. I can't believe that. I was in a family setting homes, and of course, we hopped around from home to home. Wow. Wow, that's something else. Um, and Wet Plants is here, Danielle. I don't know if you knew it. Oh man, that's what I was wondering. So it was
I'm still
do
here.
you know? Do you know? I mean, you were pretty young when this happened, but
What caused
what?
what made her be put into foster care, if I may ask? I mean, I'm being nosy, I
I
really
mean,
am.
my daughter was 12 when she was taken, so this is really something else because the last I saw my daughter was how old?
Hey, what?
Danielle? She was like 16.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like, did uh did you have no family, or did a parent pass away, or because I do know that it's sad that when
Something that happened to your parents or your biological family? I just wondered if she had any brothers or sisters, you know. I found her on Facebook and I'm following her. So I know Danielle, you were looking up for her, right?
huh?
Um you
What?
were also Danielle was digging in and I thought you seen her on TikTok, didn't you say?
I think if it's the same one, because
I'm thinking it is.
I've
I'm
had
thinking it
several,
is.
but I've been like, I had one that reached out to me that she had lost her mother, and she saw Alex's story, my son, and she had reached out to me, and she had just aged out, like literally just aged out, and her mother, what got her to be in foster care was that her mother had passed away unexpectedly, kind of like this story for my son, with my mom passing away unexpectedly, and and then they just get these kids because they don't have nobody to care for them, supposedly, but that's all, it's a lie.
So
Emotion.
Danielle keeps saying, until finding her long lost father, family, half sister, I was an only child, but the whole always had other kids. I saw too many times siblings being separated, which I hated on behalf of the kids, right?
Yeah,
And it's just sad. Isn't it sad
my son
that
didn't get to see his sisters for 2 years, and then now it's like,
they
my
kept my
daughter,
kids apart too. They kept them miles and miles apart. I mean,
yeah,
that's
four
a
states
long
away.
way apart for my kids. And
Yep.
um,
I mean, think about it.
but
They sent my son, right off the rip from Georgia to Texas without even talking to me. I mean, without even nothing. Like, hello, the boys got family. We're right here. Hello. I mean, you're gonna sit here and just totally not listen to us? Like, we're shouting out from the top. Hello. I mean, and that's how corrupt these people are. Like, a boy that's never been. And there was no abuse, no neglect, no nothing, no evidence at all, no allegations, no proof, no previous record, and they just take him like he's just,
look at
if
this.
they
Do
seen
you
they
want
seen
to
that
see this?
test
Look
of
at,
her
I don't
sex.
know if you can see this paper, but it says right here, poor. So this is a progress
That
like
should not
report
be a
of the
reason.
children. It's like treatment progress, and it says caregiver who happened to be the foster person, right?
Wow, what you'd have to
That
believe it.
was it wants to know about how they gave support and participation. It is Xed off very poor.
Well, I'll
Can
tell
you
you,
believe that?
I can tell you right now, like, look at the child support, y'all. My daughter's 18 years old, okay? And mine went from non-TANF, which is where I don't get no government benefits. I don't get food stamps, nothing. But now, of course, she's 18, but why is it Title 4E support? Hello. Like, when was my daughter diagnosed with a special, like, a disability? I mean, come to, like, she says that no, it's not like that. Like, she calls me names and hangs up the phone with me. So I mean, but I'm
Yeah.
not the one that says that about her.
She
That's
says, I actually started being an advocate for sibling separation and foster care at the age
right.
of 12. And my
Awesome.
narcissistic mother abandoned me and dropped me off at the office because
We had
we
an
had an
argument.
argument.
Bless your heart. That is, oh, I'm so sorry. I, yeah,
In our argument, I told her I wanted to go into foster care because I wanted to know what it was like to have a mom and dad and siblings, etc. Well, she did it. She called it and set it up and then dropped me off. Wow. She basically
wow.
abandoned her. Hmm.
She said,
That's
and oh, then
wow.
after my entire life, after entering the system, my mother blamed me for her abandoning me because I was a brat and didn't obey her, and she still blames me. You know what? Your mother, Uh, You know,
Well,
well, how can they
everybody,
blame it on when she dropped you out? She is legal. She's responsible for you. You're her child. You depend on her, and how dare her say something like that? That is just low life of her to even go that route. That's pathetic. How and don't ever think that you're not worth any because you are, hun. Like a parent like that, you are right. That's a narcissist, and I am so sorry that you are going through that because I mean, for what? I mean, I could just imagine the stuff you went through from your mother. And wow, he was great.
man.
Hold on, what did she say right here? Hey,
Oh,
Facts
look
Over Lies, I
at
see you. She's still playing with
oh,
me.
the entire
What?
life blaming. Wow. Fact over lives. This is the lady. I'm pretty sure, a young lady, and I didn't realize that she was a foster child from 12 to 18, and then she was kicked out on her birthday. Fact over
So,
lies, and
so they
then
picked her
uh,
out right on her birthday. Like they
right.
said, what did they send you off with?
It
Like
is in
nothing.
Florida. Fact over lies. Can you believe this?
What
What?
part of Florida? Where?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what part of Florida.
Brenda, let
But
me.
she did say, she has, some family up there in Chiefland, area,
Brenda, let me get.
that,
Let me click
it's
on it.
very close to
Let me
Dixie
get on the
County.
show. I'm gonna pause for a minute. Y'all talk. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I gotta put some clothes on. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
and I was looking, and like I said, not only did there was an evaluation of my daughter that I was unaware of until my Charlotte County case, but there was also, this was part of the evaluation of my son, by this Kelly Ball, from Village Counseling Center. But, it says that my son didn't have contact with the father since being placed in jail. And again, that was over a little bit of marijuana. By this time, he was out of jail. So why they never resumed contact with Chris, my husband, after he was out of jail? When he asked Jason Katz of the Partnership for Destroying Families why he couldn't go have a visit to see his kids, the guy said, because of your continued anti-government behavior. It's like, wow. I mean, it sounds like, there's some people out there that are just sure evil. Okay. And it might not even be the fault of the people. It's just somehow that they're taken over by this freaking evil that is unexplainable, that people can act so inhumanely at all. So I was asking me to add my channels. I don't want to do that now. But in any case, it goes on to say, let me see. Chris
I'm still
had
here.
one visit with his mother and did not have a negative report of the visit. He also had expressed feelings of worry related to whether his parents have learned appropriate skills to keep him safe, or made any changes in the past behaviors. By this time, Chris is like 11 years old. He also worried that if reunified, his parents would move quickly out of state and away from his support system. So she's saying that Christopher is saying all this because this doesn't sound like a kid talking at all. Chris has enjoyed attending public school. Oh, really? My son wanted to be homeschooled. And is also concerned about being, wait a minute. Public school. Chris has enjoyed public school and is also concerned about being isolated if removed from school in his setting. Can you believe this, Danielle? Oh
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy what they do. I'm trying to log in on my other thing or
But
whatever.
the thing is that over the course of his therapy, she says, we have helped to educate Chris on increasing his self-worth by using appropriate social skills and assertively expressing his needs. He also shown growth in his understanding overall abuse prevention skills,
Sweating to
identified
get
his
worse.
support system, and developed insight into his thoughts, feelings, and needs. However, if placed in an unsafe environment, it is unknown whether he could protect himself from abuse if isolated. Chris is currently engaged in therapy sessions every other week. I just don't understand. So they think that if my son was to stay with us somehow that he would be isolated. It
Make sure
doesn't
that
even
girl
make
don't go
sense.
nowhere, Brenda. That Project Storm. I'm coming on. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get
Um,
everything situated. I was gonna go get in the shower a minute ago, but I'm
all
like, let me
right.
go check on Brenda. But yeah, so
All
give
right.
me a minute.
Well, listen, I'm going to read some of the comments here. I'll just get
Go
caught
ahead, you're
up.
good. No worries. I just got to start my computer up. Okay,
All
that's
right,
all.
no problem.
You're
I
that,
was in Lake City County, so maybe she knows my son. Do you know my son,
that could be a
Christopher?
possibility.
Lake City County Foster
How
Care
old is he
System.
now, Brenda?
He's 19 now. He's
What about
19 now.
her?
She, I don't know how old she is now because she was, I don't know. How old are you now, please? Next to Orlando, and I got kicked out because that wasn't their legal responsibility anymore. No more. I just wondered if you know somebody named Rosa Holly up there in Lake City. That's where my son stayed. And I had a car. I bought my first job. Wow. I lived out of my. Oh, you lived out of your first car? Worked 3 jobs going to Mount Dora. No, I'm really. Are you saying? Are you saying it's serious to me because my friend lived in Mount Dora? This is just too much for me to handle, Danielle.
What's wrong?
She's also saying she lived in Mount Dora. Mount Dora is where my best friend lives out there. That Bible bumping lady I told you about, Carolyn.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bible bumping lady.
And because Carolyn also used to live in Old Town, Florida, the same place, same town we lived in. I am 42 now. Oh, 42. Whoa. So I didn't realize it was that long ago then. Um, wow. And you said Rosa doesn't ring a bell. Well, Rosa's probably about, I'd say she's in her early 50s. Um, but there was a
Rosa
lot of
was
kids
in her
going through that
60s when
place.
I looked it up, Brenda. That Rosie you were telling me about. She looked like she was in her 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe I read that correctly.
So, yeah, I think that other lady also, I think she was like, I think they end up giving them to people that were like the same age as us then. It's ridiculous. Like, well, it just doesn't make sense. But the thing is they're putting people with the kids with different cultures, and that's just not right. And some of these Haitians are involved with all these gangs and come over here illegally, and then all of a sudden your child is being, fostered by these people. Man. Oh no, no. It's just it was like amazing to me that you've been in all these different places that I'm familiar with. It's just like exciting to me. It's not like bad. It's like very exciting. Like I easily get excited. Danielle, did you watch that one video I sent you of that Saturday Night Live sketch? I
I don't
swear to
think
God.
so. I don't think
Well,
so.
it's kind of funny because now that I work at, I also have a red vest where I work, right? And she's the lady that works at Target. It's a Saturday Night Live sketch, and she always gets like really excited about the different things. It's like, oh, you
So,
she gets excited about what the people are driving, and it's funny because sometimes when I work, I feel like this character. Like it's
right.
just like I get so excited when the people get rewards. That's like,
So
oh man, he says, "See, you're saving $5 to $10, man. I'm so happy for you."
I saw eyeballs coming up, and it's dark outside, and I'm like, it's my brother and the dog. I didn't even know he walked the dog. Jeez, my
Did you get
brother's.
any water up to the house over there?
Yeah, we started flooding the yard. Did yes, me and the neighbor. So, yeah. but it
when I
was
was
very
on
little.
when
It's
I was on the way to my appointment today, the Google Map said there's a flood reported ahead. I'm like, oh really? There's no flood reported ahead. It hadn't even been raining, and then come to find out it was a puddle. There was a puddle there, guys.
It's Chattanooga right there on I-24, I-75. It was flooded. The whole highway was. So if that keeps flooding, it's gonna come. It's gonna come south, which it's gonna come straight towards me, straight for me. So
I just wondered if she was familiar with Charlotte County at all, like Fort Myers, that area.
the thing about the time difference, she was in there in 2000, right? That's what it says. But your kids weren't taken till what? 2016.
Yeah, yes, they are. I am Jewish, and they, me
Here you
and
go.
Pentecostal preachers. Oh, see, different cultures, different religions.
Yep.
The longest term home was in Chiefland. They didn't make Jewish food for me, or even do Jewish holidays or anything. See, and
So did
that's
they
like
ever
they're
have
doing
her
with
in
my
a
husband.
facility? Was she
He
ever in a facility or anything, Brenda? Like, was it just like foster home to foster home? How many times did she get transferred to different homes?
yeah, like how many
Um,
different
did she ever
people
go to a facility? Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
uh,
Sorry,
so
sorry. That was my brother. He was telling me he walked the dog to the end of the road. I'm glad you didn't bring no cuter cats back. I'm just kidding. The little kitty cats. I'm just saying.
see, my husband claimed Judaism some years ago,
She,
but now that he's in prison, he can't even get his kosher meals,
well,
nothing.
well,
And it's almost like well, look at all the attacks on
guess what?
Jews
What's going on now?
lately.
We're like in a revolving door. Guess what's going on now? They're still taking kids. And I was researching some stuff today, and I don't know. We had the warehouses of neglect, which was those residential treatment facilities, right? That they were looking into, Brenda, in 2023, 24. Remember when
Wait,
like
I think your
the
sound got messed up.
oh hold on. Remember like when prison when Paris Hilton did that event like with that big thing with Paris Hilton and the institutions. Is my sound still messed up?
No, it's better. It's better.
Okay. So let me see if I can turn it up. Hold on. Maybe I'm not talking on the right thing. Hold on.
No, it sounds okay,
Okay.
bro. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, well, I can put on myself on speakerphone. It might be better. Is that better?
It sounds fine now.
Okay.
I feel fine.
So I noticed today because I went on missingkids.org, and Virginia has even went up in their numbers because all the other states are only like maybe 1 to 4 kids, which still that's one too many, you know. But in Virginia, from August 1st, now these are numbers from August 1st to August 11th, y'all. Virginia has the most missing kids. It was 36 yesterday when I looked at it. Today it was 50. So why is it still going? I don't understand what's going on in Virginia. But the reason why I'm saying this is because when everything was going on with my son, they were throwing my son in the hotel, you know, and now they're just taking kids, and if they don't have the community resources for them, they're putting them in these facilities. So the kids are being locked away, and it's absolutely like, wow, I thought this was being looked into, and I thought it was a big thing. Like, where is Paris Hilton? Where is the advocates? Like, what is up? Why are these kids being isolated? I'll be damned if it's not going to happen. It's not going to. I'll be darned. These kids are not going to be locked away. These kids are being taken and away from society. Period. They're being isolated. They're not in prison. What they do wrong? I mean, what did Project Storm do so wrong to be thrown like and just be done the way she was done? These these kids are innocent. Every kid is innocent. I'm sorry, they learn from us. So what gives any adult the right to throw a kid in a facility and just lock them away from their family, their community? It's
Right.
bullshit.
Right.
And more of us need to speak out. Where there's too many adults in this world that aren't speaking up, and it's starting to, it's very upsetting. Come on, guys. I mean, it's gotta stop. These kids don't deserve this shit. They don't. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never in my life, I've got video footage of this stuff. My son was
You know,
jumped on a video visit, right, Brenda? And
yeah.
then he was scared for his life on the video visit. What did he do, Brenda? He kept looking behind this thing and telling people to leave him the hell alone.
And my son in Lake City, by the way, was getting hit on the bus. And what Project Storm saying? I went through Thomas before my longest term home. The pastor's
Oh, I
home who kicked me out at 18. Oh, it was a pastor that kicked her out.
oh bless
They,
your heart.
anytime fosters went out of town, a lot, they threw us kids into foster respite
Respite,
babysitter
respite,
home.
foster
Oh,
respite,
it's like
foster respite.
it's like
Three
a
homes.
daycare. It's like a daycare, and they threw my son into
So
daycare, and he was he was like
right.
11 years old. He's too old
Well,
for a
and
daycare.
so when she turned 18, what did the pastor do? Like what did they just because I've heard some horrible stories and I hate hearing this period because my son like and the system does traumatize y'all. Yes, it does. And it's even very traumatizing to the parents that have to go through it. I mean, we're a parent 1 minute and then like my mother passed away unexpectedly and it's like the moment I've been longing for my son to be in my arms, even though I've been in his life, it's just like I got in trouble in 2011 and I just couldn't put my kids through me trying to build my foundation over and over, and my kids would be in the system and that wasn't going to happen. I'm sorry, my kids, I couldn't go to prison knowing my kids were in the system. I would just go crazy. I mean, I'm crazy now, but I mean, just to think my mother passed away unexpectedly, someone that protected my children and her grandchildren, just to know a family member took my son and just handed him to the state like he's nothing on false information, and they ran with it. Can you believe that they ran with it when I had full? I became like the
What
legal
did you
custodian of my
say
son.
that trafficking thing in Virginia has been
What I was
debunked?
talking,
It's
what I
a
was
hoax.
talking about the missing kids. Was that what it was? Project Storm. Was that part of the missing
DB
kids? I don't.
contacted friends who work at news nations, and they sent me credible resources proving
So
it's
it
not
was a
true.
hoax. So
But it does happen. Of course, it does
oh yeah.
happen more.
But is it
So
really
much,
that
too
many
much.
kids? Is it really that many missing
Anytime it
kids?
happens, it's too much. I can tell you that.
Because my
Preach it,
big question
including
was,
myself. She says, Danielle,
Brenda,
she
let me
says,
say
preach
something.
it.
Brenda, let me say something about that trafficking thing. The question is the missing kids. I think that's what she was referring to. But think about it. Is their data even correct on the missing kids? Because they can't even keep up with that half the time. Right, Brenda? I mean, right? There's more kids. I mean, come on, their numbers just ain't adding up. I mean, we have. You're right, though. I believe half the stuff they give us is a hoax, especially about the missing kids and all this. Oh well, they keep finding these kids left and right in bunkers and underground places. I mean, look at the church that they found 12
Right?
kids, Brenda, in Georgia under a church. Excuse me, what is going on here? Like, and you see right here, a preacher kicked her out. A pastor, I mean, kicked her out. What?
I
Go
mean,
ahead,
can you
Brenda.
imagine something like
Mhm.
again? That's a figure that people normally would look up to, a pastor,
You would think
a
you would
police
think you could.
officer, a teacher. But more often than not, these are the very people that are harming our children. You know what I
Oh
mean?
God. She said that he had my clothes packed in a big black. Oh boy, that's the way my son was. None of my valuables or anything, just the
Dumped me
clothes.
at the DCF office
Like,
and continued high school, had 3 jobs, bought my car, lived
wow.
until graduation, and then
Then
Virginia.
beat it.
So are
Wow.
you in Virginia now then?
So what?
I
How?
know
So with
her
her,
her
how?
parents live up out of Chiefland now.
So has she tried to reach out to her biological parents? Are they still? I guess they're. I'm pretty sure you don't want
Well,
nothing to do with your mother.
no,
Have you tried to
I
make?
think the contact that she really encouraged was with her dad and her step
I
sibling,
believe it. I believe it
is what
about the
she said
physical
earlier.
and the sexual abuse for the past. I believe it because that's what's starting to be a come out to be a thing now. Like these pastors, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. They're sick.
Right, right.
Nothing's just nothing, man. Let me tell you,
I
if
mean,
this happened
I
with my
just feel like in
papa,
the past 2 weeks, I've heard these horrible things that these people that are,
let me tell you.
supposed to be in these positions of trust, and they're the ones that are harming the children. I just can't get over it, guys. I really can't.
My nanny was I believe it was Catholic, and some of the stories, like, she was so happy to be away from that, and I got, as I was growing up, I got very little out of her, like, to tell some stories, but from what my understanding is, it was kind of down that road, what she was just talking about, the physical and sexual abuse, and she was just so happy to be, like, she was from Chicago, my nanny was. She was so happy that she got married, and she was down here in Georgia, and a Southern Baptist, like, she was Baptist, and she never, and it just, every time you said that word Catholic, it just horrified her. And there was just, and I wish I dug more deep into it, but I just didn't want to, if she felt like she wanted to talk about things, but then again, I didn't know that DFCS or CPS was this corrupt. I didn't know that when we were talking. My nanny, but now, and then my mother, I found out my mom, my friend over in the same county that I'm dealing with, Miss D is what I call her. But she was out holding up a sign one time, and my mother, she did speak to my mom. My mom stopped and talked to her. Did you know that, Brenda? You know who I'm talking about, right, Miss D? Yeah, and did you? And I showed her a picture of my mom, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's your mom." She's like, "I talked to her," and my mom was learning how corrupt it was being, and and that was like 20. God, mom passed in 2022. This was like 2020, 2019, and my mother was learning. So that's how much it came out in the last 5-6 years, man, and it's just. But that was cool that my mother was, and my mom sat right there and told her, yeah, this county's messed up, and I'm like, well, mom, I'm like, mom, I wish you would have told me this, like, hello. I mean,
Right,
maybe this,
right.
because my mom never mentioned it to me, never. Now she was pissed off at child support all the time, like, because they'd always charge like $1.25 for the processing fee, and it'd be like 8 pages of transactions, and she'd be so pissed. Like, I
Now
wish.
she's
What's
saying
that?
it's like 95% chance or 9/10 a chance of a kid would be abused either by a foster parent or a kid or
Above.
both. That's what's
And
so
yep.
scary when your kid goes into the system. It's
A
petrifying.
system that is built to be their sanctuary, that's supposed to protect these kids. They're already traumatized enough, and when they get put in the system, it's like America's most vulnerable children. That's supposed to be their sanctuary, their safe haven, And let me tell you, I mean, I can tell you from experience and what I've seen just on video visits with my son. It's true. They get abused. My son, it's like my son was in prison. Go to a male prison and you'll see it's survival. My son was having to look over his shoulder and watch his back in a facility. Come on, why? And I mean, and these people just act like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some good people that love my son, like, and just, it hurt them to hear this story behind my child, just to know that where's family, we're right here, but it's like they move him. But it's a system built to protect and be a safe haven for these kids. And if your family's struggling, why make it worse on the family? Like, these parents that their kids being taken away, if they got to work a safety plan or whatnot, a case plan, why make it harder on them? Why? So it's like a system. So a system, like, because these are real stories, real children going through unimaginable things. I say it all the time, trying to navigate through a system that's what, Brenda? What's
What
the?
are you saying to me? Are you
I
saying to
said
me?
it's real story. Yeah, real stories, real children going through unimaginable things and pain, trying to navigate through a system that is broken. Right? Broken. It's broken. It needs to be. It needs to be done with. I mean, I don't even think like just reforming it. I think it just needs. It's to the
Just
point now
like,
where it just needs to be abolished altogether,
I
dude. Like,
know,
it's
like,
beyond the reform. Like,
I
there's
think
no
some people
room.
are afraid to express, but it's just like however you could like maybe put it in a garbage disposal or
No,
one
I'd
of
put
those
that in the
garbage
fire
trucks
pit
that
and
just
burn it.
crushes it. Some
Right.
people say burn. I don't like to say burn because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But
Well,
I'd say toss
well,
it
there
in the
goes
garbage
TikTok. I'm
disposal.
nannered. I think I probably got nannered the first 5 minutes. For TikTok hates my
The
guts for
total
some reason.
failure and disaster, that's for sure.
Look,
We were
right.
thinking of different things that one day, what CPS
I
stands
told
for,
him,
right?
you know what I told him?
Corrupt,
Child,
pre-
oh, wait, the child pilfering squad, and they can't protect squat. That's what I say. I said, well, I'm trying.
That's
Yes, and
Daniel, I think that's a new one you came up with.
I
Hey,
was coming
wait
with
a
some.
minute.
She got to
Wait a
write that one
minute
down.
now.
Look, y'all, when I'm in my mode, man, because it pisses me off, it really does. Just seeing, and you know, the only one that's really having a heart out here, as far as the senators, that's really from my point is John Ossoff. I hate to say it for every one of the other ones, and I'm no offense to any of the other ones, but John Ossoff's the one that I've gotten the furthest with anything, responses and everything. Like, if you're worried about your seat in the Senate, if your seat in the House of Representatives, if you're worried about that, wouldn't you think this would be something that you want to go be a part of and change? But they're totally looking past our children, Brenda. Think about it.
Right.
Are they not? Like, we are sitting here shouting our voices until we go hoarse. Like, I can't. My voice all the time is like, I mean, it's crazy. The
Right?
kids are getting
Daniel
younger.
is
Look at
losing
Debbie's kid,
the
5 years old.
talking about this so much.
Huh?
I said you are losing your voice talking about this so much.
Oh my gosh. And it got so bad to where sometimes, I mean, it wore me out, dude. I would push, I mean, and it's just absolutely insane. Now they're wanting to attack these disabled, even the adult disabled or the elderly. What the
My grandson is only
DHS?
5 years old. Oh,
Yeah, well, that's her. That's Debbie. They tried to put that boy John in a residential treatment facility. Excuse me, no 5-year-old should be in a
okay.
treatment
Anna
facility. I'll be
Smith.
damned.
She's a separate person.
No,
She's
I
a
think that's the
separate
same
person.
one, ain't it? Oh,
But I thought it
is
was
that
the
the
same
same
as
as
Project Storm. That's what I was thinking earlier.
Is it?
No, it looks like it's two different. Back when I was in
Anna
the system, it
Smith?
was called. Sorry.
Ask her if she's a Project Storm. She said she's back. She had to sign on to her tablet. Make sure it's not, because that's the one from the other night that I was trying to find. But I think
Right.
that's
It
Project
was
Storm
Anna
too. I think.
Smith. And I see she's back when she was in the system, it was called HRS, Youth Foster Kids Nickname in Home with Reckoning Home Wrecking Services. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right. Home Wrecking Services. See, she's coming up with ideas for names as well. Uh, home wrecking. Because guess what? I had a partnership for destroying families. Okay, so oh crap, sorry. This is Anna Smith, and I'm on my personal account now. I switched from my iPad. Oh yeah. So to see that's
So
why she's
so
just
that
the
they
same.
are two different
same.
people.
No,
Project
I
Storm.
think they're the same. I think that means
Okay.
the same.
So you do advocate for. I saw your TikTok the other day, Anna, about you advocate you said that you got a lot going on, right? I mean, but I did TikTok like close one of your accounts, which they love nannering me all the time for misinformation. They love it. I mean, I can turn on my live and Brenda's got a potty mouth, she says the word eater.
I'm
Apparently
telling
TikTok
you,
is sensitive.
I am not gonna jinx it, but my TikTok has been on, and I have so many videos right now you wouldn't believe.
I
This
know.
is the
Look, then,
longest I've ever had it last. I think I'm gonna have
well,
to plug in
that's
my
because
phone, guys. Hold up.
it's well, I don't even know if TikTok's going away in the next couple. I've heard. I mean, look, that's how bad it is. I haven't even been on TikTok. The system's main goal,
Just
if they
start
can
doing
do it,
my
is to adopt
Instagram.
them out and make profit, or they get the guardianship of these disabled kids and the ones that are nonverbal, stick them in group homes. Miss D today, as a matter of fact, darling, Brenda, damn, just said her name. Shame on me. Oh boy, I just gave that away. Okay, but Miss D,
I
did you know
can't
DBH
just open.
Brenda, DBHDD called her today asking her what her child's needs are, but yet she hadn't got to see her kid in 2 years. Excuse me, what? Oh, when she called and told me that, I was, oh boy. because that's how, and that, you know what I'm talking about. What's my
Yeah.
friend over here? But can you believe that? So she's a single mom, would do anything, and then the lady did not know that the kid was not with her. Can you believe that shit? Like, come on, y'all, please, that's bullcrap. But why are they calling her to find out about her daughter's needs when they got the kid? Why do that? Why mess with us even more? You got our kid, ain't that enough?
It's
Could you?
ridiculous.
I
So
mean,
ridiculous.
why aren't there system? And now it was something to do with the comp waiver, like the voucher, or whatever. That kids, there's a big waiting list for it. Okay, and in Georgia, I don't know how it is in other states, but there's even a group on Facebook called Special Needs Parents of Georgia. Well,
Well,
apparently you could just sign your kid over to the state. This is the impression I get, but I'm sorry. I think that is messed up. While you wait on this voucher, that no, it shouldn't be like that. But now they want to take these kids and just stick them in group homes. Why can't they visit these facilities? Because but her daughter's been on the wait list since 2017, and they're just now calling her for that waiver. Why can't she get the same services and get help? Because she would do anything to have her daughter at home, and her daughter is. I mean, her daughter will beat the crap out of you. Like, I mean, look. Yeah, I'll box her like, hey, like I told them when they had my son, I'll put a football helmet on and football pad, and we'll box all day long as he's at home with me. I don't care, because you know what? He'd do better with me than he would with them. I mean, you see, now he just, this adult thing with him is getting to his head a little bit. I really think so, because he's really cocky with me. Like, Mom, better stop. Like, yeah, it's crazy. My son being an adult is getting to his head, Brenda. He's
I,
taking full advantage of it.
I'm going to tell you that just for the little bit I've seen of your son, reminds me so much of my daughter's Sage. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like,
and I'm
oh
gonna have
yeah,
to
she's got
show
the
some
same
news.
old sparky attitude.
You better not make me mad. You know, that's like my youngest one. I'll give you a knuckle
Don't make me
sandwich. Yeah,
angry.
that sounds like my youngest one. When she was a little boy, talk about a tomboy. They'd make her mad at school. The little boys, and she'd be like, "Don't make me give you a knuckle sandwich." And she was a little feisty little booger when she was little. What is Anna saying? She says they make profit. Yep, TikTok. So that was you. Okay, you made 2 videos on police and foster care corrupt, and they always try to quiet us, the ones that are speaking. I mean, they have been on me like stink on poop. Like stink.
Yeah, it
Like
depends on
it's
what you're
crazy what they
reporting
do.
on.
Look, I could cuss somebody out on there, and it goes viral. But if I say something about foster care, CPS, or anything like my son's news story, they tell me I'm misinformation. Like, hello, okay, wet plants. Let me pull that up. But she said so. TikTok banned. She made 2 videos, and they've been like Brenda can get on the show and she say like, "Hi, everybody," and I'm banned for 5 days or I'm in timeout because I'm misinformation. But then I was appealing those bans, right? And there for a little bit, I was getting the, like, I was winning. Well, now it's just, now they are not even sweating much anymore. Like, they won't even let me go live, like on there. They'll let me go live, but they won't let me like go from here, which is stupid. Because I mean, screw TikTok. I say that, like, TikTok, I mean, go to Rumble or Substack, and but then again, it's all about money. Like, why can't we do this without the whole money thing? But my mouth's big enough for like 50 million of us, I promise. And I could talk all day. And I mean, and like, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there, like, and that's what we need. We need more people. We need parents speaking out. I know that there's a lot out there, but we need a lot. We need a lot, because they're listening. They are, they want to hear the real story. They don't want to hear no gibberish of AI. They are, they don't want to hear nothing that's fabricated. They want to hear, if you've been traumatized, if you know it, because parents, you don't, and Anna, yeah, we are powerful. People don't realize how powerful we are. And let's see, saying nicknames, right? But parents don't realize, don't let these people bully you, because I'm going to tell you what, they tried with me, and guess what? Mm-mm. I was in Texas to get my boy. I'll be damned. They wasn't gonna hold him no more because my son's an adult. He kept saying he wanted to come home, and they let us on for 2 years and banked off my son until finally we got our own tickets and we went out there. Both of us standing there looking at him, they didn't know what the hell to think. They didn't think we were coming. Hey, he's home. But now it's like we got to be separated because just for his safety, because they won't stop, and it ain't gonna happen. They can come get me. They can come at me. They ain't coming at my kids. I'm sorry. They can kiss my ass and like it too because they ain't gonna do it, and they ain't gonna touch no more kids. I swear to God, it's bullshit what they keep doing. Oh well, let me go pick on this one today. I need a blue-haired and blonde hair. Wait, a blue-haired. I didn't say blue hair. I mean a blue-eyed, blonde-haired boy about 5 years old from the and it's just it's crazy because now even in the hospitals, I think I heard in the hospitals there's social workers that case themselves that are staged up in the hospitals. Like what the nobody wants to have their kids anymore in a hospital. Like hello, hey Batman, where you at? Hello. Like really, where's the superheroes? We need them. Where's the Marvel? I mean, this ain't no comics that we're living in. This is reality, people. This is real
Liberty
life
Lost.
shit
I
going
found
on.
it, and I will be listening to it.
Good. Where did I miss that? Liberty Lost. I found.
Liberty Lost.
We need to bring back family tradition. We need to bring back togetherness. I don't know where we lost it because right now, me and Brenda were talking a while back, and I believe even the Punisher, and we talked one evening, and I'm telling you right now, they're wanting to program us, people. Like they are wanting to take our kids and
Well,
the future.
Danielle, do you want to talk about anything about what we had found when we looked up that one thing, how the sheriffs and how they're involved with this stuff?
Yeah. Okay. So we are. Oh, hold on. I just totally. Okay. Are you still there? Can you hear me? I just ripped out my
Yeah,
cord.
yeah,
Look,
I
I get
can hear
on
you.
here, and by the time I get done talking on it live, I'm like off the chain. Like my cords are all messed up and everything. Like, whoa. Wet Plants wanted me to read something
Like
too.
this.
Catch up on the comments. Let's catch up on the comments, Brenda. Let me. Like y'all
Okay,
got
well, she
my
said she
blood
even
pressure
tried
is
to nickname words to disguise what she was talking about, and then she
on
meant to
TikTok.
say, "If you know, you know." Okay,
Did you send? There she is.
and she got banned. She got banned. Okay,
Oh.
so if you Liberty Lost, I found it, and I will be listening to it.
Wet
Liberty
Plants. Do
Lost.
you want me to read the thing you sent me? You want me to read that? Is that what you want me to read? Oh boy. Oh, I can read it if you want. If she says okay, I'll go ahead and read it. Let me
Is it a
know.
lot? She said.
No, it's what she. It's probably yeah.
I
It's
did
good to.
manage, she says, to win against the head of Virginia CPS. Went to Richmond, Virginia, spoke to senators, and all voted on my behalf. And I got a law change that helped open a program to help kids.
Which law is that? Do you have that? You're featured in episode 7 on for Virginia's Senate. I know a caseworker in
CPS,
Virginia.
Virginia Claus and the little kids. So
Oh,
it's
you
in
found it? Send
Richmond,
it to me,
Virginia,
Debbie.
she's saying.
Send me that link, Debbie. I would love to. I mean, wonder if we could play it on here. Or wonder if I can have my. I'll probably crash the
Okay.
whole thing knowing my
Well,
luck.
somehow, Danielle, you're seeing the comments before I am, I guess.
Well, because it comes up since I'm the. You can't see them on the side? Are they on the
I
side,
think
Brenda?
it's because, yeah, I can't see it on my phone, and I'm looking at my laptop for
What?
the thing.
Are they not
Because
coming up at all? That's
no, no, they
because I'm
are. All I
surprised.
can say
I'm
is
surprised.
I
I can
can't
see them.
see them on my phone. I have to wait
Oh,
until
okay.
they come up on the laptop,
Oh,
which
okay.
it has a delay. It must have
I'm
a delay.
trying to. I'm trying to pull them up on here for you. On the screen to where they'll come up right here to you. For you like
Yeah,
see it.
that's really helpful as well.
Wet plants.
Yeah.
I got. Do you want me to read it? Wet plants. I did get it. It finally came in. She said, "I love knuckle smashes." Yeah, right. I love them too. Like I miss my kids when they were little. Man, they were so funny. Kids say the darndest things. They've left me speechless a lot. My kids. I'm like,
Yes. Debbie says yes.
Debbie? Okay, yeah. So she said she'll send me the link. And let's see. TikTok says it's misinformation. Yeah, they every time they ban me, it's for misinformation. I even have an agency that helps me with this, and she's like, Danielle, she sent me like 7 pages of wordy dirge you cannot say on TikTok. Like I'm supposed to study this and not. I mean, and it's the stupidest word, not the stupidest word. It's nonsense. The words that they say. I mean, you say crap and you put the emoji in, you're banned for 5 days. You know, like it's not equal. They don't do it to everybody. That's what's crazy. And it's the bots. Like they got this security thing. If you say a wordy nerd, it's gonna trigger you. You're done. You're done. You're out of there. Like they're crazy. Chambers Children Mental Health. Is that the residential treatment facility, Debbie? I'm trying to keep up the comments. Where you at, Brenda? What comment do you see? Here's another one.
Well,
I think you already
she
read
said
this
she
one,
looked
right?
it up. Okay, wait a minute. Chambers Children Mental Health. Chambers Children Mental Health.
And she did. You read about the one where she read what? Who me? No, Anna. It was something Wet Plants was gonna send. And I don't know where she went. There she is. She said no. You want me to read it? Me to read it? See, I'm glad I asked.
I even tried saying Nick. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
those comments underneath are need to catch up though.
Okay, so here we go. There you go. Start with this one, Brenda, right here.
I did
Okay.
manage
Okay,
to
Wet
win
Plants.
against the head of Virginia. Is that the one you want me to read?
I think we already read that one.
Yeah,
Read the
we
one
did.
that just came up on the screen. Do you see that one yet? The one I just highlighted that came up?
And it is law
Yes.
that
Yes.
is
Yes.
open way for a program called Safe Families of Virginia to open, and along with homeless home
For moms and
for
children. Mothers and
mothers
children.
and children. It's a
Uh-huh.
program for parents with hardships who
And you know, it's funny you say that because I just seen a post. Remember, Brenda, when I told you there's a number out for kids that are aging out that with the federal government that you can call. Remember me saying that? I need to find that post because they had changed the number, but yeah, and it's for kids that are gonna face homelessness or are aging out and could be facing it. And it's funny that she writes that because that's cool. And also think about, Brenda, the act that Joe Biden signed this year. What is it? The Protect Children and the Strengthen Families Act.
yeah.
Like there you go. So they are listening. So that's awesome. I'm glad that that's awesome.
She says
And
the
then
kids are being dragged through the hardship too. So the law changed where CPS can't take the child just because of the hardship. But the
right,
program are for the parents in the program. Yep.
right. And you know what? It's funny you say that because the Joe Biden signed a bill and that says poverty should not be a reason to take children anymore. If the parents are experiencing, like if they're doing substances, the kids should not be removed. They should work with both the families. You know what I mean? They're supposed to work with but keep the children in the home. It's totally the first kind of reform in child protective services in like 15 years, they said. Remember we heard that, Brenda, that podcast?
Mhm.
Maybe we need to replay that again, Brenda, because everything she's saying is
Absolutely.
so she's getting Virginia to implement it. What the hell's wrong with all the other states? Remember that you said, Brenda? These states we're gonna have to be the voice to get these states to implement it. Well, there you go. There she is right there. She got Virginia. So what's up? I'm calling Georgia out. What's up, Georgia, Florida? What's up? What's up? What's up? But you see that, Brenda? So
Mhm.
because we did talk about this, Amanda, we sure did, and that hit. I mean, does that not hit it right on the? And they said that we have to be the voice to get the states to implement it, and there's your proof right there. The hardship program. So instead of taking kids, they're supposed to be offering resources, and with all this money they get. But where really does the money go? Because I can tell you, them numbers are all bullshit that they send out to us. I haven't seen no reunification going on in Georgia, but I take that back. I lie if I said that. And mom just got her kids back, but they're not totally out of the system's hands yet. You know what I mean? Like you're always
Mhm.
gonna be haunted by these fuckers. I mean, heck, I'm even haunted by them, and I'm 41 years old.
Absolutely.
My mom's probably haunted by them, and she's passed on. Shit. They're probably rolling over in their grave.
Hmm.
It's you wouldn't have seen this shit 20 years ago. Yeah, but it was there. But it wasn't they weren't complacent with it, right?
Well,
Like,
I mean, we have so much more getting our with the technology, getting our
oh yeah,
information out there. I mean, it's
that's
not
true.
again, nothing's holding us back at this point. You
Right,
know.
and we can get our word out there quicker, faster. Like the speed of light right now. With it's your connection's good on your phone. Like mine sucks. It'll probably be tomorrow before y'all even find out anything about me. Like y'all, I don't know what happened to my stuff, but I am nothing like y'all. 5G, where'd it go? I'm like back on two. I have no idea what's going on. Apparently, I sell truck parts, y'all. I didn't know it. Brenda has been calling and talking to my truck part people, but for a business I don't even know I own. Like,
This lady is bound and determined to know what the heck's going on with that too.
oh yeah,
In
we will
fact, I
figure
did
that
try
out.
to call you earlier and it went to Google voicemail again. Okay, but
Oh boy.
Anna Smith says, if y'all could have seen the look on the head of the CPS face, y'all, if it looked could kill, laughing my ass off.
I will.
Um,
I'm gonna do a show about that. We should play that on a show later, maybe early morning
she said
show.
they just smiled at him and said I was being an asshole because screw CPS.
Yeah,
Right?
screw.
Screw
Yeah,
CPS.
they can't protect squat. Jeez. Oh, we're child protective services, and we're gonna just see your
Oh my
children.
God. That sounds like you did a pretty good impression there, Danielle. I must say.
Look,
God
don't
damn,
even
it
get me.
sounds like
I'm
I
getting
can't
like
see you the whole
Darren
time. It's just
Gunner. Look,
like,
I think that's funny. We all, Brenda, you gotta do the voice now. It's
now
your turn.
Debbie, no, Debbie's act. Okay, Debbie is talking about Chris again. She's done everything that they have asked her, and they still will not tell her
You know
why
why?
they will not return John.
You know they want that why they won't return him because they're using. I believe they're using Chris's disability against her and not telling her. That's how messed up this is. Um, if you ever go minding, if you want to ever go minding, I'll be your monitor. She said she'll be my monitor. Heck yeah! Look, I've got to be good. I've got to be good. Okay.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. The
Okay.
program has its
Okay,
resources,
Dave.
Anna says, and such like the Home for the Homeless Mothers and Kids. The program helps a lot of people, mostly mothers, though, but helps dads too. Like
Yeah, because
legit. I'm ready to
Georgia
go.
is a state that's like the dads. I feel like I'm like in the 3%, like the women. You know, I feel like I'm. They sent me stuff on the fatherhood program. Like, hello, I'm my mom, but it's okay but
I'm
here
a
it's so.
mom.
But like, I feel bad for these dads. There's so many fathers out there that would love to be part of their kids' lives, and
Yes, I
and
do
that's
know what you're
another
talking about, Anna. Yes,
what
I've
what
watched it
happened?
several times.
What
That
vendetta?
movie.
Look,
Mhm.
just like think about it. When I wrote Georgia's Hidden Scarlet Letter, think about Nathaniel Hawthorne's and the Scarlet Letter and the stigma behind it. They're so quick to be stereotypical on a person, on a parent, just because they hear foster care, CPS, that parent, and their kids being taken. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's why I wrote that song, Free from Fears, Georgia's Hidden Scarlet Letter, because it's almost like the same thing. I mean, I never really talk about that to anybody. Boy, here comes the comments. But let me pull up. Let's see. Here's Chris. She said, "What? The judge?" And there is minimal resources for fathers because I can say that. I mean, I'm a normal mom, but I'm like one of the ones that falls under like being the non-custodial parent that falls under like the father thing with especially with child support. Like, I was that how they treat fathers. I'm the same. I'm being treated like that as well. I mean, and
I'm
there are
still
minimal
here.
resources. What,
I'm still
Brenda?
here. Chris says, what the judge said, guess what bruises on my son turned into now? Can the
Uh
foster
oh.
mother see it happen at school or daycare? But I guess what? They make one little mistake and now the pictures.
So what is he
Yesterday,
saying, Chris? That it's coming out as something different now. So they've lied and said what happened, what really happened. Because what they say to begin, like they said he had parental alienation. Is so yeah, I know about parental alienation. My poor daughter's my daughter just turned 18, and she's reached out to me, and oh, I don't want to say too much because I don't know if the lady, my family member, is going to get on to her, which I hate that. Even though she's an adult, my child should not have to go through that, you know. And she's really yeah, I'm just glad she's talking to her dad. That's a story for another day, y'all. I'll be coming open about more things. But Brenda, what did they said about Chris's son? Like, what were they saying was the reason why he had bruises on him to begin with?
Um,
Like he fell at school or
well, I don't
something?
know. I do know that they did get the pictures they were waiting for.
Oh, they
Yeah,
Chris and them did the
yeah,
pictures, like the school pictures.
yes, yes.
Oh, so what happened with that, Brenda? I mean, Chris, just what you thought. So it was did it happen in the foster home? I wrote a song. Anna wrote a song about parental alienation. I made it my anthem. I'm severely alienated mother too. Yeah, it's parental alienation. You never like they try to silence you big time on that, and it's a big thing. Like it's a very big thing, and it's something they look past. Oh well, you're just rah, rah, rah. I've seen too many fathers out here going through. I mean, I've seen many men cry because all they want to do is be in their kids' lives. I mean, and it hurts because I'm on both sides. Like I'm mom, and I've been on the side with the father, and then I'm also on the side with the dads that are being where they can't see their kids, but they expect them to put out all this money. That's wrong. Like it's so wrong. I mean, why are these? I mean, that's you're only. I mean, look at my daughter. She's loving it that her father and her are talking, and he's just like a little kid in a candy store. He's just loving it. He's like a Danielle. You can. She's talking to me. She told me about. I'm like, he's like waiting on Toys R Us to open up every day when his daughter hits him up. He's just tickled pink, and I love it. I love it, but it also hurt because of all the years he's missed. You know what I'm saying? Um what is it? So I wrote 3 songs. I think I have. I play them sometimes on the show. We are just like what you say, Brenda. We just like days ago had a baby boy in foster care who passed. Oh boy. Foster dad left. Oh boy, left him in the car from early morning until evening. His birthday was the next day. Oh boy. See that, Brenda? Brenda, did you fall asleep? Oh. I can't hear you, woman. I see a thing I'm moving, but I don't see her nowhere.
Because I'm in the room.
Do you see her? What she said? There was a foster kid. The foster dad left him in the car from early morning till the evening, and the boy's birthday was the next day, but he passed the day before because he was left.
Oh no,
That is that. See, that is.
that's
And
for sure.
what they do, get a slap on the wrist and just let go. Like I don't understand that.
That's what I
Yeah.
really don't understand at all. The people that they keep locked up and the people that they
Whoa,
don't, you
Brenda.
know?
Brenda, what's up with your? Is that my tablet or your camera?
What do you
There
mean?
you are. Okay, nothing. There was nothing, Brenda. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It was just me. It was just me only. It was
Okay,
weird.
so
Like
this
it was.
was a
It was
picture of the
bigger
day of school, and it was a nice mark on his face. There was a mark
and
on his face with that school
under his
picture.
eye, right? Wasn't it under his eye or something, Brenda?
I
Ugh.
seen it.
And what did they say was the cause of it?
That's what I don't know. I don't know what they said. It was the Liberty Lost in his
Wow.
episode 7, Liberty
So,
Lost, okay?
so that's what we got. That's when. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Debbie. Thank you. I'll send you that Brenda. It's about her being when she talked to the Senate.
Right.
The foster dad was arrested and let out on bail. Oh boy, that's what they did with that 3-year-old that was left in a car. I forgot where it was. I think it was in Alabama, in Bibb County in Alabama. Because there's a Bibb County, Georgia, but a 3-year-old. I think it was a 3-year-old. It was left in a vehicle and with the foster parent. The foster parent left it, or the caseworker. It was a caseworker. left the vehicle, and so that's too many kids that are being left in vehicles, and it's just I mean, now it's just a thing. Like, wow, that's 2 kids I've heard of in the last less than a month. Wow. And I hate, I cannot, it hurts me to see anything about kids online. I hate that's why I hate watching the news. I hate the news is so depressing.
Right.
The foster dad was out on bail. So I mean, y'all, you know, there's things that have to be abided by. They don't write these things just for our health. I was gonna say, Brenda, you did it again, girl. Your camera. It's got to be my. It's
I'm
got
trying
to
to
be
make
my
something.
devices.
I'm making something to eat. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. No, it's when you come on. It's like you're stretched out. You know, like the whole like I am sometimes. Like it's funny. Yeah, because I'm like, hey, Dan. Yeah, it's like it's weird. Yeah, if y'all see my bookers, I'm sorry. It is murder. It is because I mean that's more. I mean that is neglect on their job, their responsibility. They took. It's like kind of like they took an oath being a foster parent. That child is your responsibility. Nobody else. Like they are fully responsible for that child when they take on that position. You are that child's parent for at that moment. Like hello, and you just leave them in a car like they're nothing. But yet the parents are in trouble for neglect. Come on now, open the like throw me another blow some more smoke up my and you know I'm tired of that because it's getting old. But the stuff they say, my dog is barking and I ain't no telling what she barking at. It's too late for the dog to be barking now. I just heard unless
Well,
she's talking smack to
Danielle,
her
I
dog.
just want to come back and say I'm going to have to wrap
She's
it up. I
dipping.
don't know if you
She's
want to
leaving.
continue,
Well,
but
we do have to wrap it up because I don't even know where Darren when I thought he was gonna. I mean he told
he
you
said
20
he
minutes.
was going to be back in 20 minutes, but that was probably a half hour
That
ago,
that's why I jumped on.
maybe even longer.
It's a good thing I was watching the show. It's a good thing.
Well,
That's
I'm going
why.
to say farewell for now. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm bringing Brenda back,
So it's
and
not yours. Yeah, right, and it does have more responsibility. But yeah, Brenda. So look,
I'm thanking
everybody.
everybody that came in on the chat. It really is
I know.
been a great
Well, she
time.
was just saying a comment. She said, "Yep, if you're caring for a kid who is not yours, Anna did, it adds more responsibility. But these fosters just don't care." So, and Brenda, go ahead with the live schedule. She would like to know the live schedule. Anna would. So, what's up?
Oh,
You
okay,
going live
so I
tomorrow?
do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I'm
What
starting to
time?
do 10 Eastern. 10 Eastern.
Sometime, and I'll do. I do 5:30. I'm gonna try to do a show tomorrow at 5:30. You look for the notifications. If you subscribe to the channels, you'll get them. If we do get them, I know I try to get my notifications out. I try to get Brenda's out as much as I can, which I'm slacking. So shame on me. But just I know that I do mine Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays usually. But I've been so random with the weather over here. Brenda, mine's
And
what 5:30 to
sometimes
7.
Danielle will just come in my show, which is fine, because
Yeah,
sometimes she's
kids.
got things going on in the day.
Yeah.
So you
So and
never
then we
know.
got the Chip and Punisher show at what 7:30, Brenda, I think it is, because it's
I
usually
really
after
don't
mine.
even know what time their show is, but
And
it's
then
usually
yeah, so I mean, I could do what I'll do is I'll do like an information video. But yeah, we have shows usually in the evening. And my brother's messaging me right now, bro. I'm live still. Sorry, y'all. Just blowing my phone up. But everybody. So let's see. So we usually go live 5:30. 5:30 Eastern time. All this is Eastern, so 5:30 to 7:30. I usually go live. And I will have to get it. If you go check out, so Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays at 10. Yeah. Well, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are at 5:30 also. And if you go check out cpsbreakingnews.com, that's our website. And if you hit me up, just message me on, I guess, TikTok, or if you got me on Facebook, or leave a comment and I can get back to you and give you the schedule as well. Because I even need to get an updated one. But I know Brenda's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 10, yes. And then I'm usually Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll do a show tomorrow. It's not past midnight. I'll do a show tomorrow, which is Thursday at 5:30. I promise I'll get on because I do want to follow up with everybody about this residential treatment facility and like kids aging out of foster care, because it's starting to be it's crazy, y'all, and it's my son he's talking, and he's all about, he don't like these facilities, man. He just don't. He said, when are we bringing all the kids home, Mom? That's what he says. Yes, that's me. Yep, that's me. Yes, yep. WAUG Danielle. Wah, wah. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, it's yeah. Good night, Chris. It was good talking to you, and keep us informed, keep us up to date. And I got your message. You're good, Anna. And I got your message, Chris, and I'm gonna message you back. I just got it. My network's been messed up, y'all, because we're having bad storms over here in Georgia. I mean, we're under a flood watch right now. So yeah, y'all, just be looking out for the notifications, and because apparently all mine are coming in right now. So if it slows down, I'm sorry, but just in tomorrow night, Brenda will be on at 10. Cool. Send me a message on Facebook, Anna, and that'd be great. Okay. It was okay, because I do also have a Facebook page called Unmasking Foster Care Corruption. I do have that page. I try to keep up with it as much as I can, but I've been, like I said, sometimes it gets to be a bit much. But yeah, so y'all check it out and send me a message on there, Anna, and I will definitely get off here. When I get off here, I'll check it out. I don't know what my brother is saying. I have a disabled brother that I take care of, and he was messaging me. But yeah, Chris, I am gonna message you back. I apologize for the long delay. But everybody, be good, be safe. Be looking out for the show tomorrow, 5:30. I'll put the notification up, and just keep y'all's heads up. All right, Anna, I'll be in touch with you too. But everybody, y'all be good, be safe, keep fighting, and don't give up. I'm gonna play my song "Free from Fears" at the end of the show. Y'all listen to it. But like, share, follow, and thanks for coming in, everybody. And until next time, I'm Danielle, and I'm signing off. Bye, everybody.
In the shadow of the peach state, where the magnolias bloom so late, a child stands alone in fear, wishing someone would hold them near. Through the bridges of Georgia's care, they're reaching out but life ain't fair. Isolation's heavy on their heart, praying for a brand new start. Child protectors on the line, Georgia's foster, let love shine. I see peace, you send them far and wide, across the borders where they divide. Families waiting with open arms to shield them from all worldly harm. Through the bridges of Georgia's care, they're reaching out but life ain't fair. Isolation's heavy on their hearts, praying for a brand new start. Child protectors on the line, Georgia's foster, let love shine. Oh, Georgia's foster, let love shine. Though the journey's tough, the road is long, singing out this hopeful song. Every child deserves a chance to find their home, their love, their dance. No more darkness, no more tears, just a future free from fears. With each step they grow so strong, in a place where they belong. Through the bridges of Georgia's care, they're reaching out but life ain't fair. Isolation's heavy on their hearts, praying for a brand new start. Child protectors on the line, Georgia's foster, let love shine. Love shine. Oh, Georgia's foster, let love shine. Love shine. Oh, Georgia's foster, let love shine. The journey's tough, the road is long, in this world they'll start to glow. Child protective, hear their plea, in Georgia's arms they will be free. just care. They're reaching out, but life ain't fair. Isolation's heavy on their hearts, praying for a brand new start. Child protectors on the line, Georgia's foster, let love shine. Let love shine. Oh, Georgia's foster, let love shine. Love shine. Oh, Georgia's foster.